Welcome to episode 3 of The Fault in the Stars. In the last episode, we left off with some new discoveries. One was the pirates seem to have a base here. Actually, if we zap over here, we might see the pirates attacking us. And it does look like that. So they are already becoming trouble for us. Looks like they're moving into my... Well, I escaped. That's a good thing. Well, we found these pirates, and it looks like they have a base of operation, an actual spaceport here, a small one, and it looks like they're already upgrading it. So that's an issue. And that's in their own little solar system there. And we also discovered the ancients over here in this area. But they said to stay away from a different kind of system that I haven't even located yet. Now these guys here are exactly what I wanted to show you next. These are giant Kaltors. And because this series is geared towards, this series is geared towards new players and veteran players alike. I hope it's entertaining for both types of players. I hope that it's entertaining just to watch as a sort of a sci-fi show, and so veterans could enjoy it as well. And newbies could enjoy it too, who've never seen the game. And we have everything fully automated, like I talked about before. I'll see this guy here. This is a destroyer, and he's already set to attack. I was actually planning to take manual control of a ship and come do this, but it looks like they've already scheduled this to happen. I want to try in this episode to take care of these buggers, these space lobsters. And it looks like that's what we are going to have done for us automatically. Now, if I wanted to, before they get much closer and actually start attacking, I want to take a look at some of the functions. There's so many things in this game that it's just mind-boggling at times. I don't even know where to begin with it all. But everything is on automatic, like I've mentioned. If we look here, there's nothing currently set. I basically opened up the construction yard screen. This is the construction yard screen. And these up top here are my different stations. Here's my continental planet. Here's the spaceport, which is a medium spaceport now. They've upgraded it. My guys have. Here's a construction ship, here's a construction ship, and here's a continental planet. If I click on to my medium space port, I can then go down to the bottom here and see what ships are waiting to be constructed. Now, I can always at any time take complete control over this. I can start turning automation off and designating certain things. Like, for instance, let's first look at... Let's back out of here and then get into our side menus to look at our ships. Let's look at our military ships. Now, as you can see, they've built a lot of military ships already. They really have. They've gone to town. And this is only episode 3. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, but one's being attacked. Well, he didn't seem to be fighting back at all. And he just bit the dust, which is an unfortunate loss. I don't know why they decided to do that. Of course, it is all on automatic. There's my mining ships zooming in and out. They usually escape before the Kaltors get to them. So what I can do here is let's let's switch over, and we're going to take autopilot off. I was able, or, well, autopilot in a sense, but I took automation off. So I chose Thunder. Let's go to Victory. And you can tell there's automation is turned on by this little, like, blue half circle with an arrow. And it's also down here in the status window in the bottom right. And the command buttons along the bottom here are showing us things we can do, and we can turn automation off. Oh, we got a new character trait. Weak. That doesn't sound good, but hey, whatever. So let's turn that off. Let's look here. I think they set another one to attack right here. The Victory 1 is right here moving in. So let's tell him. Okay, he's still set. Victory 1. Yeah. Okay, what I did was I right-clicked. I highlighted him, and then I right-clicked just right over here in this empty space to get him to stop on his engagement route to attack. Because I want to try to send a few at a time here. And one thing we can do is, now they might change this if I turn automation back on, but you can create fleets. Uh-oh. Now why did it reset to attack? Oh, it had something to do with I think the mining ship. So let's turn some more automation off. We'll take the Victory 2 and 3 off. Now let's take this destroyer, 1, 2, 3, and an escort. And what we're going to do here is he keeps resetting, and I think there's overriding commands or something that I need to learn what's governing that, why it keeps doing that. This destroyer, Victory, I took automation off of him, and he's set to patrol place. I'm going to keep him going over here as well. I'm going to try to get him to come back over here just near the Victory 1. And what we're going to do is we can't do it from this screen, but we can choose these guys and right click on them. Let me select him. See, he keeps resetting. It must be some kind of command when they just I think there is an auto command on them to set that when they see a baddie, when they pick up radar of a baddie, that they're set to engage. And I think that's what's happening. But anyways, we're gonna make a fleet. We right clicked on him, go to join new fleet. There is no fleet currently yet. Now the game is on such vast autopilot, like everything's automated, that they would do this normally anyways, but we're gonna do it manually. We're gonna create a fleet, and we just made the second fleet. We could rename that. Exploration ships are under attack from pirates. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to do the same thing with this guy too. And now that we have our fleet created, we're going to just combine a few. So that he's part of second fleet now. And who else did we have? That's Victory 3, and that's Victory 1. We need Victory 2 over here. and we can actually go straight to Victory 2 by double-clicking. Well, I only needed to click once to get on. I double-clicked to open the window. But that's him now. We've selected him by clicking in the status window. And I don't know what he's doing. Let's just right-click on him and tell him to join the fleet. I think I told him to join those guys over here. Where are the... Whoops, we have things happening here. Now see, these are our mining ships. They're really being busy bees. Being really busy. This is a frigate set to patrol... Which one was this? Angry Conqueror. I think I set... Eclipse 2. He's saying to patrol a mining station. But we don't want him to do that. We might not need Eclipse 2 and right click where we want him to go. I want him to go up here. And now these guys might get too close now. Shoot. They're getting too close. They keep engaging. Let's see what just happens when 2 of these guys engage. But I don't want... 3 of these guys are so close together that I don't want that to happen. Let's get this guy to come up here. And let's have him join the fleet as well. We have pirates offering... New pirates? Ugh. So... they're wanting to pay us. Let's accept, or they're wanting us to pay. We are still pretty new, and we're trying to turn off automation on some stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. We're paying them now. Now, see, this guy is getting. You're getting way too close, buddy. You need to back off. Okay, let's just do this. We can left click and select all of these guys. And then let's tell them to attack. There's 3 of them though. There's 3 of these monsters. And they're all together now. Alright. I'm gonna hold off on that because these 2 did do a roundabout. But now we have a fleet. We can go to... There's a separate fleet window right here, and it shows us its second fleet has 4 ships, and then we can just highlight all of them instantly by left clicking on this and then right clicking, telling them to all move here. So we need to wait for the 4th guy to show up real quick. We're being offered an Empire contract, but like I said, the vast majority of the game is on autopilot, so we're only just now kind of dipping our toes into manual waters. Okay. They keep resetting themselves. Where is the other ship now? We're waiting for our other ship to join. No. You're way too close, buddy. He's way too close. I'm surprised the giant Kaltor hasn't gone after him. Okay, they finally did an about face. I'm right-clicking to tell them all where to move. Where is the other guy? Is that him? Eclipse 2. There he comes. But it doesn't show him as being highlighted. Isn't the Eclipse 2 part of this? Military ships, Eclipse 2. No. I did tell him to move here, but I didn't make him part of... Where's the fourth ship that's part of our... Now, in the little... It should tell us next to their names who's... if any ships are part of a fleet. And it's not. Did I select? I need to learn how to like see. I'm only seeing 3 ships here, and it says 4 ships. Where is that 4th ship? I'm forgetting. We're wasting valuable time in our episode for this 4th ship. A new intelligence agent has appeared. Okay. So, see, basically, our guys are running on autopilot still, doing all this busybody work. So, it's still a lot of fun stuff to see what they're up to and see what they're doing. And we can see a lot of the updates that have taken place so far just in the last 15 minutes. You can see we've had attacks, we've had a new pirate faction. Mining ship Hardy Disturbance has been badly damaged and was stranded. Now, because it's on automation, full automation, they probably sent someone to repair it, a construction ship. I'm going to pause it, move back over here. And I'm going to pause it until I can find... This is a frigate. Now see if I hit join fleet, it updates to 5 ships. So where is this? I'm trying to see the ships separately. Here's 2 construction ships. Here is... I don't see them in there. I don't know how to just click to separate this to maybe view them that way. This is another thing we're learning, is just how to better navigate the controls and the tools to do what we want when we want. I have been learning a lot in between shows, in between episodes. One thing I think we can do is go to the ship and bases screen right here. Now, yeah, now this does tell us what's in a fleet, and we can kind of click to reorganize. Okay, so here's our ships that are in the fleet. We have the Victory 1. See, they reset themselves to attack. We have the Angry Conqueror, the Victory 3, Victory. So we have Victory 1, 2, and 3, and Eclipse 2, and Angry Conqueror in our fleet. And we can... This is for other controls here, but we just highlighted all of them just to show you. So let's go back to our fleet. Click it. Oh, okay. There's... Well, we just added the 4th. We still want that 5th one to show up. Because I want to do like a grand battle. And I'm going to tell them to move down here. Turn it back on. Oh boy, see that Kaltor up here? It's got me nervous. The ships keep getting so close to them. So let's wait a minute and see if... Oh wait, there he is. There's that 5th ship showing up. Uh-oh, I think the Kaltor's on the move here. So I've highlighted this. I'm going to right click to attack this one. He's separated himself from the bunch. So I've just programmed all 5 of these ships to attack this one Kaltor, which is kind of separated himself from his other Kaltor buddies. So let's see what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There they are. So we're attacking this guy right here. And I don't know why. Why isn't he attacking? Because he's a destroyer. There he goes. He's firing. He's firing. But where, buddy? You're. The other ships needed to show up faster. Look how quickly he took care of that guy. No. Now he's going to join his buddies. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Not good. This is not going good. See, I should have waited until all these ships were together. Okay, actually they are separated now. Okay, we might be doing okay here. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not doing good at all. Our whole fleet's gonna die. That guy's probably tougher, too. I should have probably went for these other ones. Where is my other... Oh my goodness, they're so slow. What's he doing? He's not moving. Oh, his fuel is gone. His fuel is gone. This was this was not only anticlimactic, this went south. This went south quickly. So, here's something we can do to finish off this episode. That's the wrong one. We can open up, not that one either, the design screen, okay? Now, when you start a game, there's a couple different things that happen. If you haven't built any ships yet, you can hurry up and go ahead and click on these different ships designs and then hit edit. But because some of these ships have already been built, we can't edit. We either copy as new or manually upgrade. So what we're going to do is we're going to first take a look at... One of the things is these Kaltors have been attacking and destroying my exploration ships. So my exploration ships, I feel, are too slow. I feel that they're just too slow. So let's go to an exploration ship I'm already on. And let's hit manually upgrade. Now let's look at what we have here. We have our movement window here on the right with these different, the yellow, orange, red, and blue colored graph. So let's upgrade this. We want to add more ion thrusters. So on the left window, and see what my ship is and currently has is right in the middle, highlighted, outlined by this pinkish, reddish border. And on the left window is things I can select, and then I'm going to add some of these. You can add or take them off with these buttons in between the windows. And you can see the yellow cruise speed on the graph is going up as I add. See that? And now the warnings window is popping up saying because I have added so many thrusters that more habitable modules and life support components are needed. And so I can go down and find them. Here's life support, add one of those, and then a hab module, add one of those. Now let's go back up and add some more ion thrusters. Now one thing I think we need to pay attention to is the energy, our energy output. When we look at the top right window that says energy here, or top right portion that says energy, and we see excess energy output highlighted in green. It says 81. And now I'm kind of forgetting, trying to remember what we need to keep that at. Let me see if I can remember. I'm just going to add a whole bunch here. Now, it cannot currently build a design of this size. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and build to the maximum size. So I added a whole bunch of thrusters, which up the cruise speed of these guys. So hopefully that helps a lot. And what I can do now is I can save it. And I can keep upgrade and retrofit to automatic, because this Let's Play series I'm doing is to be fully automatic. So that's it already for this episode. We're already going over the time limit by like 2 minutes for this episode. So not a whole lot has happened. I really wanted to take care of these giant Kaltors, and I think I have more ships moving in. And I have a destroyer moving in. But there's 3 of them, and they're all bunched up, and that one alone is tough. And we've got these pirates causing trouble already. But we are expanding a lot. We're doing a ton of mining. We set up some mining bases, and our guys are just mining, sending freighters back and forth, to and fro. Really, so we're really growing, actually, quite fast. I mean, we're moving around doing stuff. We just need to take care of these giant Kaltors and these pirates. So, in the next episode, we'll maybe look at retrofitting, so to speak, redesigning some more ships, maybe the mining ships, and then we need to look into this and take care of our giant Kaltor problem. Oh, maybe I'll see. I just keep going in and getting my butt whooped. So, that does it for this episode. Stay tuned for episode 4 of season 1, and maybe we can take some more manual control of some things and take care of these giant Kaltors, and possibly the pirates as well. And look soon for my other series that I'm going to be doing, which is starting the game almost entirely fully manual, which is kind of opposite of what I'm doing with this series. And it'll be a much slower paced series, much more focused on the controls and the windows and managing. It's going to be much slower paced and more focused on doing all this stuff. But it'll be very, very interesting because there's so much to do. It's really interesting just to see how much stuff there is to do and set and control. So look forward to that new series, and look forward to episode 4 soon. And until then, I'll see everyone later.